Okay, well, is that real? That looks pretty freaking real to me. Oh my gosh. Hello everyone, my name is Josh. I'm an award-winning video editor, and today I'm reacting to Katy Perry, Rise. Let's get into it.
I won't just survive. Oh, you will see me thrive. Can write my story.
Ooh, man, that chord progression's good, and that bass line. Ooh, man. I've never heard this before. I'm actually very impressed. I haven't even really heard, like I said, any Katy Perry in a very long time. So, okay, so right here, she looks like she's just in a warehouse. She's struggling with something. A warehouse. I mean, it even looks like a hangar of some sort. So yeah, this is really cool. I think this was in slow motion. A little bit, yeah. So I wouldn't say very slow motion, but they could have been practical. It just has like a gentle maybe fan hitting it. But if it was in slow motion, they just filmed at a higher frame rate and brought that down to what I'm assuming is 24 frames. That's kind of the baseline of what all music videos and movies kind of try to aim towards. So 24 frames is just the most natural movement to the eye. So yeah, they probably filmed in 60 and brought it down just a little bit, but the colors are somehow really vibrant, but at the same time they're not. The color grade is very interesting. I like it.
You will see me thrive. Can write my story.
It's a cool shot.
I'm beyond the archetype.
Beyond the
I won't just conform. No matter how you shake my core. 'Cause my roots, they run deep.
Oh man, that looks like pretty hard to do. Is she is doing that. She looks like she's actually doing that. I mean, that's freaking tough, I'm sure. I mean, there has to be some sort of wind going towards her, I'm assuming. I don't know. You gotta kind of be booking it for it to actually expand all the way out like that. I mean, you gotta be freaking running fast. I don't even know if that's possible, is it? I've never really tried it, I guess. The cinematography is really, really good here. So we have natural light just coming in from the top. They filled this place up with fog. So that means we're getting these rays of light coming in, which is really cinematic, beautiful. Everything's a warmish tone. I don't know if they just found a random building or something, but I mean, this looks like she's actually there. So everything is, really smooth on the ground. So if they do have a dolly or any sort of, system, they could just put it on wheels and have the dolly go that way. Usually you need tracks, but with this smooth of a surface, sometimes you could just use the wheels. So.
Oh, oh yes, a little faith. Don't doubt it, don't doubt it. Victory is in my veins. I know it, and I will not negotiate. I'll fight it, I will transform. When the fire's at my feet again, and the vultures all start circling, they're whispering, you're out of time.
Man, I was not expecting that. That was, this is a jam. I like it. This is really cool. So it's showing her whole struggle. Yes, 100%. There's definitely wind going, some kind of fan or something blowing this thing. Obviously, she's not moving it now. It's, going again. But yeah, I don't know where she was trying to run to with this thing. I'm really interested. Maybe at the end of the music video, it'll show it. Man, that looks real. That looks like she's actually being pulled back by this thing. That was the only thing that got me when she went like that. That was the only thing that I was like, I don't know about that. This shot is really cool with like the rays of light on the right and the darkness on the left. Very symbolic also. They could have still used this shot, but instead, I think what would have been really cool is see how this next shot we're on in either a helicopter or a drone, and we're going. 7 years. It's probably a helicopter. We're going forward with this, right? So if the last shot before this was the camera going forward and going past the cover the whole lens up with it and then go past it and mask around the parachute to reveal the lens into the next shot. I think that would have been a really cool transition. But I think it's more about the story in this case. So I don't know. Little bit of a missed opportunity. I think a cool transition could have been used there, whether it be that or not. I think that would have been really, really awesome. This is pretty inspiring, though. I think the story behind this, it's like, there's a lot of ways that you obviously, with struggles, you go through them and then you try to fight it, and then sometimes you fall back, and then in fact, I would almost say most times you fall back, and then you keep just going and going and going, and you'll rise above it. So I think that's kind of where the story is going, and I think that she kind of like compared herself to like typical stories and saying that her story is not going to be one that's typical. It's going to be even crazier. So props to Katy Perry. This is intense. This is good.
The whispering, you're out of time, but still I rise. This is no mistake, no accident. When you think the final nail is in, think again.
Wow. I am a huge fan of Red Rock. All right. Like, Red Rocks are beautiful. My wife is even a bigger fan. I would probably put money on this being filmed somewhere in Utah or something. I don't know. I want to go visit it, though. This is awesome.
Don't be surprised, I will still rise. I must stay conscious through the madness and chaos.
Is that...
So I call on my angels.
Okay, well, is that real? That looks pretty freaking real to me. Oh my gosh. So the way that you achieve this is whether you're in a drone or a helicopter with a camera, you're just really far back and you zoom in. And so the way that happens is, you have a different focal point. And so the background looks more grand when she looks like she's further away from it. So it's kind of layman's terms a little bit. So if you want to know more about that, I would definitely be happy to talk about the focal points and all that. But it's almost like an optical illusion. And so I thought that was really cool. And then every other shot, we see like this, obviously can still be, pretty close to the ground. So they did a wonderful job at making all these shots the way that they are doing it. Amazing.
So I call on my angels. They say, oh, you have so little faith, don't doubt it.
Okay, well, I could have just, went 2 shots later and explained that. Man, I'm trying to give... Is that real? There's, she could... I mean, it could be real. She could just be on a harness. Definitely not out of this world to do something like that. I think that would be crazy if she did do that. So props to you, Katy Perry, if you did. But could also still be in a studio. This could just be on a green screen and all that. Definitely doable that way also. But I want to give her some credit. So I think it's real. So, but also I did notice in this shot that we have some clouds back here. Danger, or, she's stuck right now. And this is just, her feelings and like her defeat, I think, in this scenario. So lots of symbolism.
So little faith, don't doubt it, don't doubt it. Victory is in your veins. You know it, and you will not negotiate. Just fight it, just fight
Whoa.
it, and be transformed. 'Cause when the fire's at my feet again, and the vultures all start circling.
Ooh, when the fire's at my feet again, the vultures are circling. Oh, man. Like, people are expecting her to fail and just, like, waiting to pick her off. Oh, man. That is some powerful lyrics. Lots of stuff happening, too. The water shots, that's freaking dangerous. Like, anything could have gone wrong in this water with that just wrapping around her. Like, that's freaking dangerous. Wow. I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed with this.
Vultures all start circling. They're whispering, you're out of time, but still I rise. This is no mistake, no accident. When you think the final never ends, think again. Don't be surprised, I will still rise. Don't doubt it, don't doubt it.
Very nice. Yeah, I mean, yeah, she's on some sort of harness right there. And just, she's rising. The reason why we see only her feet is because of a couple things. One, obviously, we want to show that she's rising and defeating accomplishing her goal here. She's trying to get lifted off of the ground. We see the focal point of her feet being lifted off the ground. So that's very powerful and at a close angle. So obviously the main focal point are her feet. And then also if she is hooked up to a harness at all, and, we see these harsh shadows, it's very easy with a closer angle to be able to block other shadows if there's some kind of contraption she's in or anything like that.
Still rise. Don't doubt it, don't doubt it. You know it. Still rise. Just fight it. Don't be surprised, I will still rise.
Whoa, what was that ending? The parachute. She was without the parachute. What does that mean? What? So everyone, that was my reaction to Rise by Katy Perry. That was amazing. I actually thought that was a jam. And you know what? Just because it was such an empowering message, you're getting onto my Spotify playlist, Katy Perry. There was some dangerous stuff. Like, I don't know if she practically did this. Could be a stunt double, but there were a couple shots where it was actually her. I don't know if you guys have any information on that or if there's behind the scenes. Let me know. I would be very interested to check that out. And obviously, thank you guys so much for suggesting this. If there are any other music videos that she's done, I'm here for it. I would love to see it. If there are anything like this, I'm sure they would be awesome. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. And until next time, bye.